Curly hair, yeah. Again, a lot of the problems that we encounter is incorrect preparation. What happens is people try and fix the damage after the fact rather than controlling the hair beforehand. Okay. So for example, people are trying to tame frizzy hair, trying to actually overload with product to calm it down, whereas the trick is to not allow it to go crazy in the first place. Okay, so we're taking it literally from the start. We've shampooed the hair, we've conditioned the hair. Okay, we're doing it in the same way as you would at home. So the key thing first of all is to maintain that there's an even moisture content throughout. What I mean by that is, if you've been in the shower, you've shampooed, you've conditioned the hair, what can happen? The phone can ring, you can check Facebook, whatever, and then the roots have dried out a little bit. So it's really important, the likes of these areas here, that they're actually dampened correctly. Because if they're dry, they're starting to kind of frizz already. We can actually even see close up there how it's inclined to just get a little bit frizzy. So make sure that you've got an even moisture content throughout. Little water spray bottle will suffice if it's dried out any little bit. Now, second thing is, I'm a big fan of what's called layering product, okay? And what layering product means is that applying one product and then actually putting another product down on top of it. These are the new style stories from Alfaparf. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of mousse. Now again, this is an old, mousse is considered an old-fashioned product, but it has... old-fashioned. Yeah. Well, we like things that actually work, Mary, you know? So what we're going to do, first of all, is concentrate on the hairline, those stubborn kind of areas that are inclined to go a little bit frizzy. Okay, once we actually have the hairline done, now when I say hairline, all around the hairline, including kind of underneath, okay? So that's the hairline done. Then we're actually just going to get the product, okay, and actually comb it through the hair. Okay, just distributing it properly. A lot of times the problem is that people lash on product, but they only lash it on in one area, Mary.
Actually, I've never, if I was to do that, I would have, exactly as you said, I would have lashed it on one.
Lashed it all on the top or whatever, and then wonder why the ends are all frizzy. Okay, so we've done like the roots kind to here, and now we're going to continue and bring it down through the mid-length and the ends of the hair. Okay, what this does is that it ensures that there's an even coating throughout the hair.
It smells really good.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, it's almost kind of like fruity or something, isn't it? So again, we've made sure we've distributed the product evenly through the hair. That's our mousse in. The next thing that we're going to do, and this is a favorite product of mine, it's called Twisted Curls. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rub the product into our hands, not so that it's actually dripping off, and then we're just going to bring it down more through the mid-length and through the end. Yeah, not near the roots as such. Deposit the product through the mid-lengths and ends first, so the vast majority of the product is going on the area of the hair that is inclined to go the frizziest. Okay. Once you have that done, you can apply the remaining product through the root area. Okay? Now comb through one more time. Now ladies, you might think that this is a kind of a slow procedure. Obviously I'm doing it quite slowly for the camera, but this is something that can be done in seconds. Yeah, I mean the first product goes on 20-30 seconds, the second product the same, you know, so under a minute this can be done. Now I want to discuss first of all, why is that so important? As I said at the start of the video, what happens is people try and calm down the hair after it's gone frizzy. What causes hair to go frizzy? With naturally curly hair, when it dries, it separates. When it separates, it all goes its own way, and that's effectively what frizziness is. By applying a product on when the hair is evenly damp, as I said at the beginning, what happens is you coat the hair evenly from root to tip. Okay, so you're effectively like wrapping a product around the hair, encasing it, thereby stopping it from frizzing. So the next thing we actually want to do, because again, we're not really doing any major styling here today, is we're just gonna literally just loosen up the hair, okay? And once we actually have that done, all we're actually gonna do is wrap it in a towel, okay? And why is wrapping it in a towel important? It's important because what it does, first of all, is it stabilizes the hair. And what I mean by stabilizing is if you're actually walking around the house doing this and doing that, the hair is flopping this way and that way, and even though the product is on it, it can be more inclined to actually go flyaway and frizzy. When the towel goes on the hair, first of all, it secures the hair in place. That's the first function. The second thing it does is it draws the moisture out of the hair, but leaving the product in place. And it's keeping the hair set in place, so that when you actually take the towel down, when it's either dry or semi-dry, it's going to be, the curl is going to be formed and the hair is going to sit much better. So all we're actually going to do is just kind of pop on our towel, and we'll come back to our model later on, Mary. Okay, we'll just pop that on and wrap it up. So everyone, we've just taken the towel off. The hair is still half dry, half wet, but you can even see, shall we say, how the curl is much more defined. We're just going to put on a little bit of a product called Animate, which again is a lovely curl product. Again, go easy with your product, okay? Just rub a small bit into your hands and kind of work it through the outsides of the hair, just to kind of tame down any kind of remaining frizz. You'll appreciate the hair still isn't actually fully dry now, but you can get the idea that there's actually a lot less frizz there and much more defined curl.